NFL Week 11 game picks with a paper football. Commanders at Eagles. A huge game that's result will ripple across the NFC. The winner will be Washington. All of the helmets are double covered and shuffled before each attempt. Packers at Bears is next. And while you watch this one flick wonder, I'm going to make a deal with you, Bears fans. Since your quarterback likes to paint his nails, if Green Bay doesn't sweep Chicago this season, I'll get my fingernails painted.
Hell yes. Woo!
Jacksonville at Detroit. The Lions narrowly escaped Houston with a win. Wasn't sure if there was a puncture on that attempt. Yes, indeed. Back-to-back one-shot sallies. The Jags will get swept by the NFC North. Raiders at Dolphins. Miami got a win they desperately needed last week on Monday Night Football against the Rams. And let's be honest, Las Vegas is playing for next season. Dolphins win. Rams at Patriots. New England beat Chicago in Week 10. LA put up one of the most uninspiring performances on offense on Monday Night Football that I've ever seen. Seriously, I fell asleep watching it. This one goes to the Pats. No, I gotta use my weekly veto right here. Cleveland at New Orleans. Jameis Winston revenge game? I don't know, but I do know that I won't be surprised about whoever wins this game. The puncture was good. Victory will belong to the Browns. Ravens at Steelers, a massive AFC North rivalry that will impact the playoff picture. No matter which NFL team you root for, you gotta be looking forward to this one. The Ravens will win. Minnesota at Tennessee. Lately, the Vikings have kept finding ways to win in unimpressive fashion. Unimpressive would be a compliment to the Titans based on their season thus far. Terrible. I'd put this game on veto watch if I didn't already burn it for this week. The paper football picks. The Vikings, mercifully. Colts at Jets. Joe Flacco revenge game? We'll see. But if I was a Colts fan, I'd be thinking Anthony Richardson had learned his lesson. Meanwhile, the Jets QB has been learning the green isn't actually greener in New York. But the Jets get the win. Atlanta at Denver. Hope this paper football attempt doesn't get blocked. Both teams coming off narrow losses to division rivals. Always tough when that happens. Long term, I expect both teams will be fine. Only one can win this one though, and that one will be the Broncos. Seattle at San Francisco. The NFC West is kind of wild this season. It's going to be a fun division to watch down the stretch. Seattle was on a bye last week. As for the 49ers, it's about that time of the season for them to start looking like contenders. And the paper football confirms that. Bills at Chiefs. This one could be a doozy. The paper football is decisive with a one-shot sally. Kansas City has yet to lose thanks to that Blocko-Ruski. Will Buffalo change that? Yes! The Bengals visit the Chargers on Sunday Night Football, and for the fourth time this week, one flick is all it takes to decide the winner. It is the Chargers! Since Dak Prescott's hamstring said, yeah, here we go. This Monday Night Football matchup looks much less enticing. Adding to that is Houston losing 2 games in a row. The paper football says it won't be 3. Hey, shout out to both of these pieces of aluminum foil for making it through this entire selection of game picks. That's a first.